Electrical circuit analysis. Circuit analysis subject B and B Tech students. In this unit, in this class, we see topic of network function. That is Analysid syllabus. Math engineering welcomes you all. I taken classes latest 2026 year 1 to 120 classes. Kindly use these classes. In circuit analysis subject, all syllabus are taken. Analysis and dot syllabus are taken. Already taken dot syllabus for earners. In this class, we taken network functions, about network functions. That is Analysid syllabus. Math engineering welcomes you all. Network circuit. It serves as a single source of information for operators, that is applicants seeking capacities on a network, often detailing tariffs and slot allocation as seen in the tangent network statement. Network derivation in machine learning typically refers to the mathematical process of chaining a neutral network using back propagations. Mathematical functions is applied in network functions. In this video, in this class, we see about network functions. That is boxes mentioned network, current I1 supply, and voltage is plus minus, 1 and 1 is point, 1 and 1 point, one port network, that is I of S is V1 of S divided by I1 of S, Y of S is I1 of S divided by V2 of S. That is network function. Y of S is I1 of S, that is V2 of S, that is answer. Circuit analysis. Two-port network. That boxes consists of two-port network. Plus minus V1 supplies, plus minus V2 supply. That is two supplies are connected. I1 is current, I2 is current source. N of S, network function is P of S divided by Q of S. That is equal to A naught divided by D naught into S minus Z1 into S minus Z2 etc. S minus Z2 divided by S minus P1 bracket S minus P2 etc. S minus PM. Is it mentioned that zeros P1 P is mentioned that poles values. N of S is equal to H into S minus Z1 into S minus Z etc. S minus Z1 bracket divided by S minus P1 bracket S minus P2 bracket etc. bracket S minus Pn bracket. That is formula for two-port network function. Network function. Circuit analysis. In a network function is completely defined by poles and zeros. If the poles and zeros are not repeated, let the function is said to with having simple poles and simple zeros. Poles and zeros are repeated, then the function is said to be having multiple poles or multiple zeros. The network is said to be stable when the real parts of the poles and zeros are negative. The poles and zeros are must lie between the left half of the S-plane. The network is said to be stable when the real parts of the poles and zeros are negative. The poles and zeros must lie between the left half of the S-plane. That is important points for network functions. Poles and zeros find out stability. Model network function. N of S is equal to bracket of S plus 1 and S plus 3 divided by S plus 2, S plus 4. That is numerator divided by denominator. Numerator consists of zeros value. Denominator consists of poles value. Draw the poles and zeros. model network functions. We find out s is equal to minus 1, s equal to minus, that is 0. And denominator, s is equal to minus 2, s equal to minus 4, that is poles value. S is equal to minus 1, s equal to minus, that is numerator, that is zeros value. Zeros divided by poles. So from zeros value graphs down, eta versus jw versus minus jw and minus eta. The graph is drawn. Zeros values put s minus 1, positions in graph put 0 more, that is 0. Then s minus 3 put 0. Poles are marks into notation. So n2 minus 2 position into minus 4 position enter, that is poles marking procedure. Kindly note numerator mentions the zeros values, denominator poles value. From numerator s is minus 1, s is minus, s minus 1, minus 3, 0, 0 put in the graph. And s minus 2, minus 4 into is put in the graph. That is mentioned poles and zeros in graph. That is network functions obtained. Man engineering, thank you.